Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Left side Bowl. Richards with a screen. Outside Booker. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Clark with Minnesota being a major player in the West now. Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
It's Edwards with a drive. Back to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Durant. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
McDaniels with it. Beal picks him up. Edwards, no good. Here's Phoenix. For 3, Booker. They get it back. Here's Bowl. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. To the left wing. Outside Reed. Edwards for 3. Minnesota again missing.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Durant. No good with the elbow jumper. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Down low. Here's Richards. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. Pass to Bowl. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Left side McDaniels. And here's Randall. Outside Edwards. Stolen by Booker. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With his three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Back to Edwards. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Edwards. He's got 5. Outside McDaniels. Connects from downtown.
McDaniels with the big answer.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Phoenix. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
And Allie, thanks.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Shoots from the elbow. Back to Durant. Over Edwards. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Picked by Gobert. Right side Edwards. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 6. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Suns leading. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Reed for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Outside Durant. Shoots it from the high post. Pass to Bull. Puts up a 3. Reed with the rebound. An opportunity now for them to get back on top.
Yeah, they've kept it within arm's length. Now they need to make a play.
Jaden McDaniels.
McDaniels, that's good.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
Beal, no good. Minnesota in the lead. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value utility guy.
And he gets it to go.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Reed with it. Started now by Bull. Here's Edwards. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Phoenix out in front, up by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
The shot's good.
He can score from anywhere, whether it's pulling up or driving the lane. McDaniels is up to the task.
Pass to Durant. Richards with a screen. Durant takes it in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Outside McDaniels. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Pass to Beal. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And stolen by Durant. Inside. To the paint. Here's Richards. Outside Durant. From downtown. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Here's Booker. 6 points for him. On the wing, Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
And another basket for Minnesota.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Bull. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Picked by Gobert. McDaniels got room. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. Richards pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Edwards. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Phoenix leading by 4. Booker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Bull. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Wow, don't see the quick trigger out of Bull very often, but it was on display there.
Gobert with it. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Richards. Edwards so good inside.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
Anthony Edwards reigns one in.
Nice, smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
To the middle. Here's Richards. The kick to Durant. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Left side Durant. To the inside. Bol. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Bol's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Booker. He's got 9. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Outside Durant. Here's the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Inside. Here's Edwards. Fires it. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Back to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Richards pulls it in. From the wing. Beal, no good. Reed for 3. Here's McDaniels. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
3-point field goal.
McDaniels got 16 points now.
A guy who wants to make a big impact. McDaniels is just going off.
Sends it home from three-point land.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. And that one misses.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
The Suns trailing. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Left side Bol. Back to Durant. Richards with a screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
To the paint. For the lead. 6 to shoot. Left side Durant. The Suns need to get off a shot. Beal from outside. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Reed for 3. Richards pulls it in. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Edwards. The fader. The offensive rebound. Outside McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Outside Edwards. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's McDaniels. Give him 20 to the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Here's Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. And stolen by Durant. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
McDaniels, that's good.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
To the paint. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
Pass to Richards. Durant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Booker. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And the layup falls. And now just a 2-point Suns lead.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Durant for free.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
For the lead. Again, the miss by Edwards.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Durant. Puts it up from 17. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Bowl. Fires the three. Hits the three-pointer. Bowl's got 6 points in the quarter.
For somebody like Bowl to easily knock down threes, that's like having a cheat code.
Picked by Gobert. To the inside. Back to Edwards. Deflected. An open look for Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And it's a 7-point Suns lead. Pass to McDaniels. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area.
The Timberwolves, 49.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Phoenix leading by 7. Durant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Richards, high post. Outside Durant. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Oh, Durant playing big in the paint. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. For 3, Randall. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And he lobs it up. Durant finishes off the lob.
Boy, a dynamic his length, Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Pass to Edwards. Inside. To the left side wing. Outside McDaniels. 5 to shoot. To the middle. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Rejected by Bol.
Great defense from Bol, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. This one for 3. And Booker hits from deep. And the Suns lead by 18.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Down low. Now Richards. Back to Booker. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's McDaniels. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And Durant with the big finish.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Oh, got that one up quick. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
McDaniels with it. Durant covering. Pass to Randall. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's Durant. Nice D from Reed.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Good.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the inside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Picked by Gobert. Fade away. Yep, that one's good.
McDaniels.
McDaniels got 26.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones. He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Offline with a three. Phoenix leading by 21.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Pass to Richards. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. And he's now got the double-double.
Durant commands so much attention, part of the reason why he had a wide-open teammate there.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Here's Bol. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Reed. Looking to end this cold spell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Booker no good. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Offensive rebound. Edwards for three. Bol grabs the board. And it's slammed in by Durant.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
From the elbow. No good. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce.